Hello and welcome to the Sketching Greyhound. This week we have the counterpart to last week's Professor X, Magneto, Sir Ian McKellen. Looking forward to this one. Let's see how it turns out. I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about how my process works. So how do I start with a picture and all that stuff with the live drawing and time-lapse and so on. So let's start with that. The process of how I create my portraits these days is three-part actually. So the first part, which you see right now, or saw up until a couple of seconds ago, is when I prepare the portrait for the live stream, because after creating I don't know how many 20-30 portraits, I think it's not that exciting for people who have already seen my portrait drawings to see always the same thing, measurements of the proportions, where are the eyes, where is the nose, where is the mouth. Surprise, there's a mouth again in this painting. So that part is actually not the exciting one. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you think it otherwise, tell me down in the comments. But I personally think people are not coming for that part. That part is more or less always the same. It gets more exciting when you start even the corrections. I'm doing corrections later. I'm changing where are the eyes, where is the mouth, how big is the nose. Stuff like that is more interesting, and I start with the eyes now, not that much in the past. I do it now with the eyes because without more details in the eyes it can look a bit creepy, it can look a bit strange, and some people who come to the live stream might think, whoa, what's that? There's a monster on my screen I don't want to watch. So I draw the eyes. Makes it a bit more relatable, less creepy, and more enjoyable to watch. From there, actually, it's more of an organic growth. I let the eyes come together, I move down to the nose, start adding details around the eyes. Some people I've actually seen starting from the top left or right corner if they draw with their left hand, and just continue from there on methodically. That would not be my style. I'm not that organized. It would be good for not smudging anything. I can't do that, and no idea how they are doing that. but that's not for me. I've been talking about that a couple of times also in the live stream. I'm drawing very instinctually driven. It's not a very conscious decision. Apart from what I have described to you now, that I'm drawing the eyes as one of the first things, that is a conscious decision. But other than that, am I going left of the eye now, right of the eye, and the top? That's more instinctually driven, and what I like to draw in that moment. Also, a very conscious decision on my part is to draw hair as the last feature of the face. I don't like drawing hair. I still am not very good with it. Mostly because I don't have the time to do that. I don't enjoy doing it, and I'm trying to get over with it as fast as possible, and that you can probably see. I'm very sorry for that. I should work on that. Will I do so? Subscribe to find out. And very quickly after I've drawn the hair, we have a stage where I fix up a couple of things and then also have to stop with the live stream, because most of the stuff I've drawn, apart from the very first draft of proportions and so on, is done in a live stream. That means normally about 2 hours, something like that. And I need to take a step back and think about, and not even think, but just see it in a new light next day or whenever, to see what do I have to still change. I at least me, I cannot really see that at a certain point after I've been drawing on a portrait for a couple of hours. I have to take a step back, and then sometimes I even see complete areas where I have missed important details or shading at all. So I need that step back, and that is then what I'm doing before I produce the time-lapse video of the video. The time-lapse drawing. Yeah, and then you have a complete picture. And this is how it turns out. I'm a bit on the fence, to put it mildly. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I would really appreciate it if you would give me that thumbs up and perhaps even the subscription. I would love to see you again. Thank you and goodbye.